failure, but never bored. Every game played, every victory scored.
This is a game my family have been playing a lot of since I picked it up from Board Game Con, actually only last week when I'm filming this. It's called Omok Chess, and it's a mix of Korean game Omok, which is 5 in a row, and chess. And I think it's a really cool combination, which we're still really trying to come to grips to with how we actually use the chess part of it. Effectively, my wife and some of our friends are very good Omok players. Sometimes they just win playing just standard Omok. And so I'm really trying to work out how I can really push the game with the added chess rules. People around the table have had a few wins where they've used the chess pieces. So I'm just going to set it up quickly. Basically, each player is going to get some Omok tiles, but then some of the Omok tiles have a special chess piece on it, and they're going to go on this board in the designated spot for each of them. And through the magic of editing, I am going to have this set up when you come back. Okay, so this is the game set up. It's a 2-player game, and so each player is going to get their 4 chess pieces. You can't see it, apologies, but everyone has 5 of these purple engine sort of tokens. Now these are the engine for allowing you to be able to use the chess pieces. I'll explain that in a second. And then they've got their piles of Omok pieces, and then these little crowns that are used to show when you get an Omok or a 5 in a row. So I might just quickly explain Omok. So Omok is a very simple game where you will be placing out these tiles and you have to get 5 in a row. So it might be a diagonal 5 in a row like this, but you're placing on the corners of these squares and trying to get 5 in a row. But of course it's not that simple, because when you play a tile, the other person's going to be trying to block you and trying to prevent you from scoring that 5 in a row. And so it's a really nice back and forth strategic game where you are trying to outwit the other player and trying to get that 5 in a row. So let's say I miss this, I dropped that one there, they're going to put this here. Yeah, anyway, so you're trying to get that 5 in a row from the other player. So that's just straight Omok or 5 in a row. In this version, there's a little added element that when you place out one of these tiles on the board, you then get to place one of these sort of engine tiles. So you'll place this out. Now, at the start of the game, you can't really do anything with them until you get 3 of them available. So let's just progress this game so that everyone has 3 of these out. And in that situation, once you get 3 of these here, instead of placing from your pool, you can place one of these chess pieces out. So let's say that on this one, I'm going to place this one here. Let's put it here. And so that's to place it. Now, as the game progresses, people might place out more tiles and you'll get more of these out here. And once you get 2 of these on here, or you can use it once you've got more than 2, you can move them. So I might get to the situation. Let's just make it a bit like this. Let's probably would go there. Let's make it like this. You might get to the situation like this, something like this, and so I might actually want to move this. Now the queen, this is a queen tile. It moves very similarly to a queen in chess, so you can move diagonally or straight lines with this one. The bishop is going to work like a bishop in chess, so it can move diagonally, and the rook can only move along straight lines, and the knight can only move like a knight in normal chess, so it moves in that sort of L shape, up and across. So yeah, so that's how they work. So let's say you're here. It was here, and so on my turn, I can spend these 2 to move this here. Now, that's probably not the most optimal way. Let's say there was a situation where it was like this, and I had these 2 on here. I could then move this off and I could actually take this, which then gives me a 5 in a row. Now I'd give that back to them and I would mark that 5 in a row. One thing though now is that's stuck in there and you can't use it anymore. If there's a situation where someone has one of these out and they take, so this guy has this out, and he takes my one of these, it's then going to go here off the board so they don't get it back. And so that's how the game works. You play until somebody can achieve 2 sets of 5 in a row, and that ends the game. Very simple, really fun, highly recommend it. Pick it up if you can. Omok Chess, a great combination of 2 great abstract strategy games from Magic Bean Games.
We're bored in Korea, but never bored. Every game played, every victory scored. 모여라 for the win, lose or glory. Let's tell those K-board game stories.